Anyways, today I'll be talking about my top 5 and in an order favorite Jokers as played on the live action screen.
You already know what it is.
It's your boy JJ with the Geekedout podcast, and this is Geeked Out with JJ, where I talk about comic books, movies, sports, everything that geeks and people who like this kind of stuff will enjoy. I kind of speak my own little nonsense, my own little opinions, and you guys, flame me on the internet for it. And that's okay. They're my opinions. You're not going to change them. You could try in the comments. Anyways, today I'll be talking about my top 5 and in an order favorite Jokers as played on the live action screen. So what that means is I will not be including the animated Jokers like the fabled and legendary Mark Hamill. And I also will not be including Cesar Romero because he played the Joker before I was born. So I never really saw that. Anyways, let's get right into it. My top 5 Jokers from, in my life that I was able to watch. At number 5, we got Jared Leto. And yes, he's the bottom of the list. I didn't hate Jared Leto's adaptation. I thought it was a different feel. But having to follow up on Heath Ledger, that's too much to ask of anybody. We're going to keep it real. We didn't really get enough screen time of him either. Jared Leto is a great actor. You might not think so, since, Morbin Time didn't really hit the way we were hoping it would. I didn't mind the movie so much. Just, it was a little bit, I don't know, what's the word for, over the top, maybe. I thought the CGI was kind of dumb. But whatever, him himself did a good job. You can't take it away from him. But Jared Leto is the worst Joker on this list. What can I say? You don't like it? I don't know. Still like and subscribe, please. Anyways, moving on. At number 4, we have Jack Nicholson. This is from the Michael Keaton's Batman counterpart. Jack Nicholson was great. I thought he was a really fun Joker to watch. Although I didn't watch it until I was already an adult, having to go back and rewatch it because when it came out, I wasn't really watching Batman. Anyways, Jack Nicholson's cool. He really brings that clown feel to the character because that's what Joker is, a clown. And if you're a Joker fan and really love Joker, I would suggest maybe looking deeper at yourself because Joker is a serial killer and a maniac. Anyways, moving on. At number 3, we have Joaquin Phoenix, the only Joker that didn't have his Bruce Wayne counterpart, or rather, he had a Robert De Niro counterpart. Spoiler alert. If you've seen the Joker with Joaquin Phoenix, you would know that it's not so much of a superhero type of feel, but more just a man who was driven to insanity by bullies, really. The movie was good. There's another movie supposed to come out, part 2. People aren't so happy about it because it sounds like it might become like a musical type of deal. I like musicals. Not exactly what I would ask for in the Joker movie, but I'll still watch it anyway, see how it goes. I'm not gonna knock it before I try it. Now, our last 2. And I know you're thinking, who could be the last 2? I already said the other ones. Well, now is the time where you guys are going to get upset, where you guys are going to be ready to hit the comments. Those Twitter fingers are about to go off. I know your keyboard is just waiting for you to start smashing those buttons. My number 2 is Heath Ledger. Yes, everyone's number 1 is my number 2. Heath Ledger brought a unheard of amount of popularity to this character. And the characters are already popular, but Heath Ledger just blew the top off the place. He did an amazing job in the Dark Knight franchise. he honestly brought the anarchist Joker that we didn't know we needed, but now we know we wanted. He there's absolutely no shame in his game. His whole lead up to the role too was making himself go insane in real life, in real time, which is some historic amount of dedication to a character. Because I've seen actors, hit the weight room and get shredded for roles. I've seen actors go to different countries to get, in the right headspace for the role that they're playing. I've seen actors put on weight for roles, and those are all very amazing feats. But nothing matches what Heath Ledger did for this role, and he went all out, 100%. And you got to respect the man for it. R.I.P. Heath Ledger. We lost him too soon. There was plenty of other characters that we would have loved to see him play. Unfortunately, we didn't get that. And, it sucks. It really does. Now, on to my number one. Number one. And what makes this kind of awkward is that he didn't necessarily actually play the Joker, per se. But he definitely played the Joker. Let's keep it a buck. If you've seen Gotham, you know who I'm talking about. He is the Wonder Boy from Shameless. He played in Malcolm in the Middle as a little kid. The introductions will precede itself. But Cameron Monaghan played Joker, or the Joker-esque character that he played, to perfection. They even had the face cut off thing happen. He just had every single aspect. He had the anarchist from Heath Ledger. He had the clown from Jack Nicholson, the gangster from Jared Leto, and just the absolute unhingedness that we have grown to expect from the Joker. He plays an unhinged person like no one can. Alright, Heath Ledger played an amazing Joker. His Joker was very, very cool, calm, and collected. He was calculating. He was a businessman through and through. But Cameron Monaghan, he plays Joker to an unhinged level. And we've seen him play unhinged on Shameless. He plays the bipolar son of Frank Gallagher. But as Joker, as Jerome Valeska or Jeremiah Valeska, whichever, because he played both. He played twins in this one, and they both ended up being the Joker. He just did an outstanding job, and I can't find any fault in his character. It was amazing. He looked the part. It made sense because he's supposed to be ordering Bruce, and although him and Bruce don't meet that early in Gotham, they met, and it was perfect. Everything about it, everything he said, his dialogue, his voice, his charisma, his just everything about it was awesome. And I hope to one day see him as the actual Joker in an actual Batman movie. Alright, that's what I want. I would love that. So that was my top 5 Jokers. If you agree, hit that like, comment, subscribe. If you disagree, hit that like, comment, and subscribe. Hit that bell as well so you get notified when we're putting up new videos. Thank you again for coming by. If you disagree and you think Heath Ledger should be number 1 and I'm wrong and I should just quit my YouTube career, hit that in the comments. Let me know. I appreciate it. And that was Geeked Out with JJ on the Geeked Out podcast. Yeah.